What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Exploring Attractions. My name is Scott. We're here very late at night for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Now, we went through a couple things early on today. We weren't able to get a virtual queue. However, we were able to purchase a lightning lane for this late at night. So let me throw it back a little bit earlier today to see the process of us going through that. Oh, look, they finally added it. They added Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway to the posters out here. As soon as you walk onto Main Street, there, of course, you got Mickey's Toontown right there at the bottom. I love it. We're gonna head to our spot that would always work for Rise of Resistance whenever we get boarding groups. Now here's the hoping that it'll also work for Runaway Railway. If y'all are wondering where our spot is that we always had success for Rise of Resistance boarding groups, it's right here in front of the Golden Horseshoe. Actually, on opening day, we were able to get like a Route 10 for Rise of Resistance. So like I said, here's the hoping. It's the same with this attraction. I don't know, we got about 3 minutes or so. And now you've made it very clear to me that we're both trying this time. Since I failed the 7 o'clock one, we're both gonna try this time. No filming. I guess you guys will find the results out in like 30 seconds. Sorry. Yeah, it'll either be disappointment or happiness. And this is where we make a quick pause. So, you know, if you're hearing my voice right now, you obviously know that we did definitely not get that virtual queue either. So let me kind of give you guys some context to how insane of the day was. So I woke up 7 in the morning at home, ready to get my virtual queue. You know, I made a guide for it and everything. And it was gone within a millisecond. And it wasn't just me. So many other people that I know also had this issue. There's the lucky ones who got in, but it was closed in a millisecond. So then we figured we'd try again at 1 o'clock. And then obviously the results were still the same. Now, when we got in the park, since you have to be in the park to buy an individual lightning lane, that's why we're riding the ride at night. And that's why you'll see all of the outside of Runaway Railway at night. But I just want to give a little bit of my thoughts on virtual queue. I still don't think it's the best system ever. I think there was a lot of frustration yesterday, especially considering the fact that for the majority of the day, the line for the ride was not very long. Like, I mean, we waited, despite us going at the very end, we only waited about 15 minutes. So I think there's some improvements on virtual queue. There's a lot that I want to talk about, which I'll probably save for a separate video. But yeah, it was a frustrating day, but at least we rode the ride. And I just kind of wanted to give you guys some context to when the video flips from daytime to nighttime right about now. A little bit of flash forward here. So we have our lightning lane for this time, which is about like 7 o'clock-ish. And unfortunately, they're closing due to fireworks. So they're closed for a whole 3 hours until fireworks are over. Fireworks won't start until 9:30. So they reopen at 10. So we had to come back here at 10 o'clock to ride Runaway Railway, which is interesting because, I mean, it kind of makes sense an hour if they have people waiting for an hour in line and then walking out during fireworks. Like, it kind of makes for an issue. But yeah, that's the whole situation. Can you believe that just behind all these cast members is Chubby? Can you believe it?
I didn't bring him with me.
I know. You know, I was telling Savannah, I was like, I see so many people with Chubby merch, and we've been to the Florida one many times already. I don't understand why we didn't bring our little Chubby plush, a little Chubby keychain.
Chubby keychain, Chubby plush, Chubby shoulder plush.
Chubby love in our head. I don't know why we didn't bring them, but soon we'll be able to see them once again. So just to kind of sum everything up that happened right now, essentially they closed for fireworks for a good, I'd say 3 hours or so. But after, if you have a lightning lane, if you have a boarding group, anything like that, it essentially doesn't matter anymore because there's a cast member outside saying there's no time frames don't matter. So if you have a lightning lane that's for, what, 6:30 spins? Somewhere like that?
Anywhere from then till, what, like after fireworks?
Yeah.
You're covered.
Yeah. Essentially, if you bought the lightning lane, you're still covered, is what they're saying. So this is something that was opening day jitters, I guess you could say.
2 hours later.
Still a hefty amount of people going over to Mickey's Toontown right now because they all have return times for Runaway Railway that they weren't able to use from the time period of 7 until 10 because of the fireworks. So lots of people going over there, lots of people coming out. And maybe they're just all trying to ride Small World. All right, here we go. For the first time in a year, we're making our way through Mickey's Toontown. And there's the grand reveal way over there, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Oh my goodness, the El Capitan Theater looks so wonderful. Now, of course, we have Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin over here, which isn't open. I miss this attraction so much. But to the right, something is missing. There's no more Roger Rabbit fountain. We have a patch of grass, which it looks kind of nice, but I do miss the fountain right here. Plenty of areas for the kids to run around and everything, but yeah, I am missing Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin a whole lot. And of course, right behind us is the rest of Toontown, which opens up on March 8th. As you can see, it's all behind construction walls right now. I love the theming of the construction walls. Oh man, I can't, it's so hard to take everything in right now because of, it just looks so awesome. Like it fits so well here. We've ridden this plenty of times in Florida, but just something about it being here in Anaheim, in Toontown, feels so much different. Like literally right behind me is Runaway Railway in Disneyland. It's the wildest thing. Like, I remember when they first announced this for Disneyland, I was like, wow, it's gonna be such a long time until they open it, or finally here. Like, crazy. And you can see, like, you can like walk all the way over here to see all the progress on Toontown. Obviously, like I said, there's that giant crane. Everything's all repainted. It feels a lot more cartoony, and I'm loving it. Also, can I just say, they disguised that building very nicely. Like, the sightlines, little inside joke, the sightlines look great. Of course, Toontown logo right up there on top of City Hall. All right, here we go. We're doing it. We're gonna go into a perfect picnic where Chubby's at.
Yep.
Now, I'm not too sure. I've seen a few things of that queue, but I'm not too sure if like the pre-show is in here.
I haven't seen anything. I don't know.
That's right, you haven't seen anything. So we're gonna go into a perfect picnic, and look, there he is right there. There's Chubby. Oh man, into the queue we go. And as you can see, it's not a very long line. Like, now we did have Lightning Lane, but we're walking through the standby so we don't miss any of the regular queue. Got all these movie posters. Oh, sweet photo opportunity as soon as you walk in. I am loving that. Oh my god, the feisty ducks. This is awesome. And then of course, you have the photo op. Going on into our next room, it was all started by a mouse. Also, I must say, despite it being cold out here, it's very nice air conditioning. Got some history right here of Toontown. The scissors that they used to cut the grand opening ribbon. This queue is like perfect for this attraction. Like, is this interactive? Yes it is. It moves. Wow. This is awesome. I'm gonna say this for the next like 5 minutes or however long this video goes on, how awesome this is. What are you guys discovering over here? What is this?
We're looking at the little.
Trust us. You try it.
There's some jams going on in here with some dancing Mickeys on the dance floor right over here. And like a goofy hat as a disco ball. Look at them. Look at all the festivities going on. There's like so much like different Easter eggs in here that aren't even really hard to tell what they are. Like there's so much history with Mickey Mouse in here. Like the Prince and the Pauper costumes. I saw one of my favorite Mickey Mouse cartoon posters back there. Mickey and the Seals. What did you just call us behind us?
Toodles charging station.
The Toodles charging station. And there's a reason why. May I present to you the beautiful being that is the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Fan Club Extravagant. I don't even know what I'm saying right now.
Mouseketeer.
The Mouseketeer, that's what
like
it's called. Yes, the Mouseketeer.
They hold the Mouseketools.
They do. Oh my god, what would I do without you, you know?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, Mickey Mouse's Roadster Racers pops right here. You know, this vlog is kind of just all over the place. It's been a really long day. We're running on our 11th hour, so I'm sorry for not pronouncing things right, and I'm also just like filled with excitement right now. Of course, Potato Land's gotta have some representation here. This is Potato Land's President Spud. If you guys have watched that Mickey Mouse cartoon, you'll know exactly where this is from. And he's got a sack of potatoes right there. Right before we go into the theater for the pre-show, we gotta stop at the concession stands right out here. Oh yeah, there's tons of hidden things in here, like Power Limes, based around Power Line. They have the witch hazelnut candy over there from one of the old cartoons. Got some pretzels, one hot dog. They're cooking up some fresh popcorn right now. They even have it right here with the El Capitan Theater on it in a box. Preparing for a perfect picnic. Oh, and look, there's Potato Land that I was talking about. I can't wait to watch a perfect picnic in California. Walking into theater too. Oh man, this looks completely different. I love this. Look at how big it is too in here. Oh wow.
Automatically.
Is that really what they said?
Yeah,
they said
it's
the doors were going to close
automatically.
automatically behind us. Wow.
Wow.
This is awesome.
Well, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train?
Excuse me, you there. Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive?
Sure, Goofy. I think that'd be okay.
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
It's also a lot more wide in here too. Like it's a lot less narrow than the one in Orlando, and a little bit more brown compared to like the reddish feel in Orlando. Here we go. We're hopping on the ride. We're walking right on. Only had to wait about like 15 minutes. Looks like we got a ghost train behind us, or a ghost car, at least. Well, yeah, and then a ghost train way behind us. We've made it to the end of the ride. A very fun ride here, about like close to midnight, but it was so much fun. I love Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway so much.
So obviously I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it in Florida, so I enjoyed it here as well. I thought the queue, I've never really gone through the queue in Florida. I don't even know what.
We've always just lightning laned it, yeah.
So obviously I have to give this one the queue, like as the winner. For the ride itself, I didn't really notice any changes up until the end in the dancing room. You go on a different exit, and then you go through like a tunnel, and then the end scene's like flipped.
The tunnel was very interesting how long that was.
Yeah.
But they like, it's cool, they themed it up, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have like a favorite. They're like obviously the same ride.
Yeah, they're very similar, I'd say.
Other than the queue, they're the same to me. I like them both equally.
I dare ask you this because we've already mentioned it many times in this video. Favorite part?
Favorite part?
Yeah.
Should be doing this one.
And like I said out here when we first saw the facade, like this is the perfect fit for Disneyland. I really enjoyed Runaway Railway. We've been on, like I said, a couple of times in Florida. It just feels different being here. Like this fits Toontown. It's gonna draw a lot more people back here. And then obviously with an already strong dark ride in Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin right across the way, I'm so excited for Toontown to finally be like fully complete once again, refurbished, painted, all this interactivity. You guys got to come out here and ride Runaway Railway. Was it worth paying the $20 lightning lane and all the hassle for today? Yes, because I mean we're gonna be out in Florida in April, so we got to ride it there again to see the differences. But it's been a while since we've ridden this, and I wanted to see that queue alone. The queue alone made it worth it. So I definitely think it was a great time. It's a perfect ad here for Disneyland. And the gift shop that will hold all your Runaway Railway souvenirs will be called Engineer Souvenirs. So you won't be exiting through Gag Factory. We actually exit through this gift shop, and I believe that the Gag Factory is on the other side. Not too sure if that's still a gift shop or not. I'm pretty sure that's just, you know, backstage area, but you got Engineer Souvenirs, which is a brand new gift shop, exiting Runaway Railway. Even the buildings over here are all newly painted and looking nice, but March 8th, we'll be back. But as for tonight's vlog, we're heading out. Had a fun time on Runaway Railway. Like I said, sorry if I was kind of all over the place. It's been a long day. If you want to check out our Disney 100 vlog, that will be out very, very soon, so make sure you subscribe with those bell notifications on. Anyways, my name is Scott. You've been watching Exploring Attractions. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.